doing here is boring out the last V-belt gear for the headstock. Modified conversion here. And I'm using my little mini mill. It's a little too small for this job, but that's what I got to work with. So we're gonna cut this. It's a little noisy. It spits a little dull, but I have a lot to bore out, so I don't care. They have to go from, I think it's like 25 millimeter to 34 and a half. Take quite a few cuts here. I'm going very light cuts. I just turn it one complete revolution. It's a metric bore head, and I measure everything in imperial. So I just wait till the final measurement to get close, and then I adjust. It works for me. I'm not going for precision. It doesn't have to be a press fit. It just has to be close enough. Does have a keyway and a set screw, and that's why I'm using a cheap bit with a brazed on carbide. It's right from Banggood, but this is my third pulley, and I've done other work with this one bit, so it's a good use. You can't beat the things. They are cheap, but they do what I need them to do. And they're my budget. Yeah, it's a little brazed on tip. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. I don't have the screen pointed towards me, which I should. But we'll see what we got here. 1.173. Let's go to 1.342 plus a couple. So I'll bring you back once I get close. Okay, I'm walking up on the final dimension. So I'm going for 1.34. So that's the size of the shaft. So I'll go 3.5 and see how it fits and go from there. Find another mill for sale. It's out of my price range. It's about 2 steps up from this one. It has full CNC up conversion. That's why it's out of my price range. And the guy, you know, he bought it and never learned how to use it. So it's just been sitting around. So I'm trying to explain to the guy I'm not willing to pay all the money for it because who knows even if it works. He doesn't even know the CNC works. So I'm trying to work a deal with them, but we're way off. So it'd be nice to have. I'd like if the machine wasn't CNC, the price range would be perfect. So I'm trying to work a deal with them because this mill is way too small. But that's why I can carry up 3 flights of stairs and what I could afford at the time. And I haven't found anything reasonable since. So I just keep on making it work. Yeah, I gotta do another one. Jeez. I overshot the last one just by a little bit. So now I'm, you know, gun shy here. So this is a cheap boring head. The scale does not, it seems like it doesn't compute whatever you dial in. And it is metric, and I could be measuring metric, but just doesn't seem like it's exactly what's on the scale. But that's cheap tools for you. You have to work with them. I'll do a couple quick passes here and see where I'm at. I'm getting bored, and this is when you usually overshoot because you're rushing it. It doesn't have to be precise. This is the problem. The wheel has a little backlash. I think I've tried everything to get it to adjust right. And so someday I'll sit down with the piece of stock and play with it. And learn it. I think that's all I have to do is learn it. This is definitely crawling up on it, never mind walking up on it. Probably sanded it faster. The old style way before I had a mill. Or a lathe. So I used to make boards bigger. Sand it until it fit. One more, hopefully. That's what I said the last time. So, hopefully I'll learn how to edit the video before I post this. Forever. Taking skin cuts. Okay, I don't know if you noticed the sound difference from the last cut to that one. That was the same amount of turns, you know, not one notch on the dial. And it's definitely a big difference in cut. So that's what I mean with, you have to really walk up on it. It definitely is a cheap tool. And that's why I noticed you can overshoot, you can turn the same amount of overshoot or undershoot. That's exactly what I was looking for there. Let's see how close we are. Going for a pretty good fit. And if anybody, instead of having air hoses, my compressor's in the basement, I hate the sound of it. I use these Ryobi little portable, it's an inflator, but you put the small tip on it, it really blows good. But I use these things to clean up all the chips. And the battery lasts forever. It's a good little you know, little setup. I have a bigger one to clean the shop with. It's like a mini leaf blower, but so I can use that to clean up. As long as the chips stay up here, I don't care where they go. As long as they don't go downstairs. Yeah, so here's the shaft, and just I'm gonna clean it up. I'll probably even put it on the lathe and just sand it up. It's right there. It's not the smoothest finish, but it's exactly what I'm looking for. I'll bring you back. Alrighty, I got the pulley mounted into my converted wood lathe there. Using the same old sandpaper I used yesterday on the shaft. What I basically do, I just roll it up. Yeah, these are cheap gloves. They just tear off if they get caught on anything. And so I'm feel safe sticking my finger in a hole. I've done it many years, never had a problem. I don't know if I'm going to block the camera here. I can't get any closer. Camera shut because of where the lathe is and bench behind it. So this is just a very fine, just taking the rough edge and deburred the outer edge. I think that was causing most of the problem, so I'm just sanding off the last little bit to polish it. Okay. Crank this up and it polishes out nice. And we'll see where we're at here. After I deburred it, it basically was starting to slide on without a problem. So big the hole is now, 34.9 was the last measurement. Let me bring you over to the bench here. So here's the shaft. Got the two-piece bushing pressed in last night, and that's nice and tight still. A little tight after the press. I might have to polish it a little bit more, but I was expecting that. But you can take it on and off by hand. And so this is how it's going to set up. I have a thrust bearing that's going to go on the outside of this bearing. And I don't know which way the pulley's going to go on exactly for spacing. But I have to cut some keyways or just some flat spots. And I'm trying to find a pulley in between. I can do another size here. But like I say, these are things I had laying around, except for this bigger one I bought. It was Amazon, cheap money. And then this gear goes on here, so there's the completed shaft. After I'm running a roller bearing back here. I have to modify a little bit, but it fits the shaft perfectly. And the cage, I have to modify the cage to fit the headstock, but I've been working on that down in the basement. So this is where we're at. I think this lathe is going to be it's going to be hooked up. Belt's going to be running it. You know, temporary, throw a belt on there and see what it does and work out any bugs that space in. Like I say, another pulley. And you know, if I can fit a one size up, I'd like to, but it's getting close. I have to see what's available because I like running lathes very slow. So I'd like one more bigger pulley. So that's where we're at. Nothing else here. I have a couple collars. If I need to lock anything in place at the shaft, I can machine these out. They, you know, they're smaller, but they can be machined out. And this was on the original lathe, so that goes on the end. So I can machine it right in the back area, but I don't think I'm going to need that. So that's where I stand. I'll bring you back with some more.